We tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment. Micah, back.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back to another episode of King's Court. I'm your host, Richard King, the bad man of comedy, with my friend, my compadre, Commander.
Yeah, glad you're tuning in today.
Boy, we almost, it was late. I'm talking almost late. I got out here at the pimp headquarters. I got a lot of shit going on right now at the same time. And then me and Commander are elbow deep. Actually, we're about to be done with it.
Yes, we are. Yeah.
And
but like the monkey said, he got his tail caught in the fan. It won't be long now.
Won't be long now. So we'll get that took care. Guys, we'll share out to your friends and neighbors. See if we can get some people on here tonight. Gonna be a good little show for y'all. Have a little fun. Let me get this here where I can go. All right. I see we've got people coming in. Thank you all for joining us real quick. Comedy Vets on Facebook, Comedy Vets on YouTube. Wow. Kawina, thank you very much. She's first out of the gate today. We appreciate you showing up. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Good evening to you. Good evening to you. Here's a picture of your cup that she bought one. She's the very first person to buy one of these Comedy Vets cups. We'll go over them in a second. I can get one. But that's her cup. It's on display. She's a proud owner of one now. So should be getting it pretty quick. All right, let's do what we normally do here. Let's go on here and to our missing persons. I got a missing persons. It looks like the same site, but it's off a different site. So let's see what we can do here. Help this little girl out. And I'm tired of seeing these children on here all the time, guys.
Oh, I know.
It's just disgusting. Forgive me if I don't say her name right. Looks like Amira Dedrick. Amira
Sounds good
Dedrick.
to me.
That's pretty close. April 1st, 2016, possibly in Houston, Texas. Here's her pictures. That little smile on her face. Come on, really?
Yes. Oh, come on, people.
Look at her. Yeah. Well, there's an age-enhanced photo. Yep. Supposed to be 13 years old. Here we go. Age, she was 7 years old at the time of disappearance. Hair black. She's between 4 foot and 4'3". Female, black. Details. Amira Dedrick was last seen in a Facebook video at approximately April 1st, 2016. It appeared that in the video she was at Chuck E. Cheese, possibly in Houston, Texas. According to Amira's biological father, he left Amira with a family friend near Tootie.
The show is not on Facebook.
Okay.
In the vicinity of Hubbard, Texas, November 14th, 2016, which is 4 hours away from Houston at the time. Tootie may be living in an apartment in Waco, Texas. Okay, remember that name, Tootie. Okay. If anyone has any information concerning this person, please contact the local FBI office, or nearest American embassy or consulate, or you can submit an anonymous tip online. One more time, guys. Take a good look at that photo. There's her name. Yep. There's got to be somebody out there somewhere that knows something about this little girl.
Yep. BJ just let me know that we're not on Facebook. She can't pull us up.
Let me go up here and look and see what's going on here.
Okay,
well, I don't know why. It says we're live on Facebook.
It says we're live.
Somebody is lying to us. We're gonna get to the bottom of the situation.
Because BJ just came into the office here and says, not on there, can't get you.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard her very, very clearly say, "Hey, dummies."
Hey, dummies. Big dummy.
You big dummy.
Come on.
Listen, Facebook, I ain't got time to mess with you today.
That's right.
Open up.
Come down and smack you upside the head with a wet mop.
Today ain't a good day to play.
No.
Okay. On the Comedy Vets site, it says we're live.
It says we're live. Okay. Woohoo. Okay.
It says Backwoods Veterans Media shared it. Look under Backwoods. If you're on Facebook right now, Backwoods Veterans They're airing it right now. They're our parent organization who carries us on all their stuff. So right there's how you can get a hold of there. I'll share this out so people can find us. Maybe that'll help out. Don't know. Sometimes Facebook does that to us. Don't have any idea why.
I don't know. Don't know why. They're
But it's all. You can go on Richie King. And there we are live. It says right here. There we are.
okay.
Huh. Well, anyway. Well, moving on to other things here. We'll get back on track here. What we're doing. Yeah, if you guys see that little girl, if you know any information, please contact the family. Appreciate it so much. Getting a lot of people here now. Here we go. We're adding up here. Comedy Vets on Facebook. Facebook Backwoods Veterans Media, and now on Comedy Vets. So we're going on there. We got another person here live. Oh, my wife. She says live. That's correct, baby. She's been working all day too. Me and Commander been deep in his job. We're about to wrap her up though. Looking good. Some beautiful tile work Commander did there. Some good drywall work. I'll put shelves in there. The remodeling bathroom's coming along great. We always got something we got to deal with, apparently.
Yeah. It's like one thing or another,
Never ending.
Yeah.
All right, that's your person. Let's move on here to our news and our memes.
Oh.
First, we'll get to memes before we get to news. There's quite a bit to talk about. All right, guys, if you want to go on to Comedy Vets and look at this here, we got some new merch items. I got a lot of merch, but this is one of the new ones. Coffee mug on here. All the proceeds help the veterans and put on the comedy shows and things like that. $15. I know it's a little high sometimes, but sometimes these custom coffee mugs are $25.
Oh,
so
yeah, or more.
$15 right there. Got a little logo on it. If you want one, hit me up. I got a QR code that I'll send you. Okay, if you want one, I got a QR code that I'll send you. Right there at the top of the screen. Just let me know you purchased one. I'll leave this on for y'all. Right there at the top of the screen. You click on that. That's how Kiwana paid for hers. Appreciate it so much. All right, yes or no on this, Commander? No bake, peanut butter, oat cups.
Just a little corner. If I ate too much of that, just call 911.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just get a sliver.
Like it. Yeah. Smell it and I'll have a coma.
Look at that. That is so delicious. Yes, I'm in.
It looks good.
But the wife would have to make it. Not being chauvinist, is around my house, we're traditional. My wife does the cooking, because if we did, we'd starve to death. Okay. I know 3 things. 2 of them a regular person can't eat. I learned how to cook with hot, so my wife can make dog shit taste good. So yes.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, I'm 248 pounds. There's been a whole lot of good vittles up in here now. I ain't kidding you. Okay. All right. Here we go. We used to raise our kids with common sense and consequences. Why do we stop?
Because you can't touch your children. We'll take them away from you and put you in jail.
That's right. Because the government stuck their nose in our business. And then now they're reversing it. You need to take responsibility for your children. Get them off them phones. But you said not. You said
put you in jail again.
You said not to look in their phone. That's invasion of privacy. Now you want us to do it? Somebody need to make it. Okay. I know one time. I told the story one time. This is true. My uncle. They threw my uncle in jail because my cousin wouldn't go to school. Okay. So they threw my uncle in jail. When he got out, they threw my aunt in jail. And they kept rotating him back and forth until the kid went to school. And they said, no, my uncle said, well, I'll take care of it. He said, well, you can't spank him. My uncle's at the last time in jail, yeah, you want to bet?
Yeah.
Make a long story short, he didn't miss no more school.
There you go. That's just saying that,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't because his parents were going to jail.
Sometimes the Board of Education needs to go across the seat of knowledge.
What do they call that? Belt the ass? Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Don't close the book on bad things happening in your life. Just turn the page and begin a new chapter. Boy, if that ain't good advice.
Yeah, I know.
Guys, comment in the comments on this next one here if you think this is so true. Is there such a thing as a day without bullshit? You can subtract the shit for crap, bull crap. Is there without bull crap? I'm gonna tell you, no. Not in my experience.
No.
And my niece did a good job. She works down at Lowe's and she set this all up. She did a good job, but can we stop with all the Christmas shit before we get Halloween out of the way?
Yeah. I mean, come on.
It ain't snowing here. Quit, stop. And by the way, look how big that abominable
we stopped
snowman is
off
to
today
me.
to go to Dollar General so I could get a scratchy to work on that excess grout on the tile.
Right.
Okay, walk through the front door. Okay, tripping over Christmas trees and other decorations. Like, why is it in the middle of the front door?
I ain't even had my turkey coma yet.
Yeah.
Stop.
Exactly.
My wife, and I love her to death for this. She's made some great decisions, but this is her best decision. Our Christmas tree don't go up until December 1st. That's
There
it.
you go. That's us.
No decorations come out until after the bird. Okay?
The bird. Bird first.
And now, as y'all know, here in Missouri, getting ready to start deer season, right?
Yes.
Let me see this one right here. Let me see that right there.
And he'll be sitting on the wall.
Hey, I don't care if I got to call my neighbor, come down to a tractor with his forklift or forks on it to lift it up. I don't care.
Cape him out.
He's been in the fight. Look at his ear. Look at his ear.
Look at that.
It's ripped.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure he's the granddaddy. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. All right, let's move on to some of our videos here. Now, these Arlie Emery, these AI with Arlie Emery, they're just funny. They're just funny. He's in the face of the Macho Man. Yo, the Macho Man, yeah.
What in the name of good sense are you prancing around in, son? You got tassels flapping, glitter sparkling, and you look like the front end of a little girl's bicycle. Are you here to wrestle?
Looks like the front end of a girl's bicycle. If he was alive, that's what he'd say.
That's probably what he would say.
If we had the idiot family, this next girl would be the queen. Forgive me ahead of time.
If NASA says it's too hot to go to the sun, then why don't we go at night when the sun turns off?
You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass.
Oh my God. Okay.
Sometimes you just can't make shit up.
No.
Sometimes the best things in life happen because of life. Wow.
Ladies, any of you married to a snorer? Anybody married to a snorer? Okay, for you. All right. Ladies, isn't it true? Isn't it true you can talk to your husbands about it all you want? They don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean, I snore? I think I know if I snored. But they don't know because some of them snore so loud they wake themselves up. And they still don't know. They're like... Honey, wake up. I think there's somebody on the roof. I think they're ripping the shingles off the house. I'm serious. You gonna go check? My wife, she doesn't really snore, but every once in a while she's sleeping, her nostril gets stuck to the inside of her nose. She turns into this party favor. Taxis are pulling up to our house.
Now, I'm going to out my wife on this one. I'm sorry. But I had a big Rottweiler in my house. He's 175 pounds. His name is Brinks. We named him for home security, but he didn't guard nothing but the food bowl. Okay. He lay in front of the door and you couldn't push it open. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sitting in my chair. I was watching Sports Center. I heard a get out. What the hell? I look around. Get out. I got a poltergeist. I start following it, right? They let me in the bedroom. I'm thinking, oh, I know when they coming out here. Open the freaking door, and my wife and my 175-pound Rottweiler snoring in harmony back and forth, talking to each other and shit. I'm like, she ain't going to believe none of this, but I don't care. Whatever, let him have it. I didn't even wake him up and just let him go. But it sounded like something out of poltergeist. Get out. Get out. Man. Now, this next one, Commander, you're going to love this. We previewed this earlier today. This is great. This is true. This is the same rule at my house from now on.
Yes.
Look at my mama. Girl, don't come over here with that. What you doing? I said I'm pulling up and you coming outside.
What you come over for?
I came over here to why?
Where my grandbaby?
I told you I ain't bring her with me today.
Listen, it's on me. It's a miscommunication. Listen here. Don't ever. I'm not playing.
That's what you tell me to come on.
Yes. Don't pull up at my house without my grandbaby.
Really?
You can have anything in here. And you coming for what?
To wash.
Whose stuff you washing?
The baby clothes.
Well, why you to bring the baby so I can see the baby?
Cause she with her daddy right now.
Listen here. I love my son-in-law, but y'all don't do this. This is the new rule, 2025.
I knew you came out mad. I said, let me get my camera out. So that's why you mad.
If you pull up at my house without my grandbaby,
Oh, man.
I'm locking you out. You're not getting in my house.
So you gonna lock your daughter?
I didn't see my grandbaby
Your
all
firstborn?
day, girl.
Your firstborn?
Yes, I want my firstborn girl, grandbaby.
Oh, wow. So she gonna replace me, huh?
And she talking and eating. I want to see my grandbaby. Don't you pull up at my dog's investment house no more.
Okay.
And I meant what I said.
Okay.
Don't you come over without them grandbabies.
Yes, sir. I done raised your stupid ass. You can get the hell out of here.
Take you off my Santa Claus list. You don't
Yeah,
bring them
yeah.
grandbabies
I'm
over
coming
here.
over here and listen. And when my kids walk in, I'm like, where the grandkids sitting in the car? You tell them get the hell in the house and sit. I go out and make them get out of the car. Hell yeah.
Yeah, car, get in there.
That's right. New rule. All right. And this one right here. Some of these pranks, my wife and I can't do, and me and my kids can't do. All right. Some of this stuff we just can't do. This next one, my daughter tried it a few times. This is funny. Watch this.
You know what? We're about to drive there. I don't even care. And Hillbilly is going to whoop your ass.
Who's that?
Yeah, I mean that. He's not scared of you, Dad. This is not okay. You cannot talk to me like this.
Babe,
I cannot.
I ain't fighting his big ass.
No.
Babe.
I cannot
Sir?
deal with you. You're being so disrespectful. This is not okay.
Okay, I'm gonna tell my husband then. All right, we will be on the road.
We will.
And I'm telling you right now, he's gonna lay you out flat.
And
Because what he don't play about is me.
About my wife, I sure don't.
Oh, okay.
Not one bit.
you think he gonna be scared of that?
Ooh, scared of what?
I'm telling you right now.
We got
Listen,
some too. So what's up?
say less. We'll be there tonight.
Right, most definitely. Where we
All
going?
right, cranking up the car right now.
Where we going?
All right, bye, Daddy.
Wait, who?
He hit me in my face last night.
What?
He hit me in my face last night. I couldn't believe it either.
Sir, I would never
I
hit
couldn't
your
even
daughter.
believe it.
Sir.
That's ridiculous.
Hey, stop
And
telling
he
me.
just hit me again like you with the go. You want to go right now?
Who's that?
We're on our way. No, Dad, we're on our way right now. He says he's gonna mess you up.
What the hell, bro? Your dad?
Yeah, he's on the ground.
Sal.
What?
Sal.
What?
Bro, what the hell are you talking
No, we're on our way.
Let me see.
Give me the phone. We're on our way now.
Sal. No, it wasn't me.
Stop.
This is funny.
Mom. Daisy says she want to fight. Daisy says she want to fight.
Back and forth with you. Don't worry about it. Me and Kim gonna pull up on you right now. He finna beat your ass.
No, hey, no. Yeah, we finna come over there and beat your ass.
Both my grandsons and my son, or both my son-in-laws and my sons for that matter. Nope.
No.
Nope. They don't even have to call me. Just show up.
Yeah.
Just come on over. We'll scratch off some land. That's funny. The one in there that when she did that to him, he called his mom. Hey, mom, she wants to fight. Yeah, call my mama. You know.
Prank on the prank.
Yeah, prank on the prank. Reality Becomes. What's up, gentlemen?
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, boys. Always a good
there.
time when Reality Becomes joins us. BJ, she's speechless. She just.
Yeah.
What's up, Carl? Thanks for joining us. Reality Becomes. No. BJ, no. There indeed is not. Not at all. Okay. There's never a day without bullshit.
I know that.
And BJ, if BJ put bullshit on there, she's serious about it, okay? Because
She's
normally
serious about it.
these two got clean mouths, okay? This is
I'm telling
things
you.
I'm supposed to be saying, not them.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. That is going to be me when Julia has kids. Don't even come around here without that.
Maybe. Yeah, I can hear it now.
They don't
The
understand.
baby can come over, but you can't. Go home.
They don't understand. They think because they think because we had them. I don't care.
Don't matter.
Don't.
You're Trump. Daughter, you are now playing second fiddle.
Yep. Well, I raised you. Get out.
Out. That's it.
Well, Dad, you never gave me $200 because I didn't like you. My daughter called the other day. So, Dad, how much you love me? I said, who the hell said I loved you? My wife out spit her coffee. I love my daughter.
I just tolerated you.
Yeah, I just put up with it because I knew it was counting down as soon as you're able to leave. And then I start counting down when he's having them grandbabies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, got that out of the way. All right, guys.
Okay.
We're going to talk a little bit about some silly shit and some other things today, but we're going to talk about a little bit about the government shutdown. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And be honest in here now. If the government shutdown is bothering you guys any, if it's affecting your life right now, some people it is. Some people, I've already heard it. I heard it a lot. That people ain't gonna be able to get their food stamps, get their EBTs, all that. Now, my thing on that is, if you legitimately earn those things and you can't work, I don't mind a bit reaching in my pocket and helping you out. It ain't even a religious thing. It's a polite, kind, human thing to do. However, if I'm out here busting my ass at 54 years old, slightly overweight, Commander's out here, Vietnam veteran, okay, busting his ass, slightly over age. Okay.
Careful now, boy.
Yeah, that's right.
Be working in tight, confined areas tomorrow.
Oh.
That's okay. I'm older than dirt.
Him and Jesus play ball together, if that's any consolation.
That's right. Yeah.
But if we can get out and do it, anybody can do it. I hear people say, there ain't no jobs out there. Nah.
Let's not go so far. We saw a sign today.
Commander and I ate at Murray's, which used to be Golden Corral in a town called Chillicothe, Missouri. And there's a sign there, got 4 positions wanted. That sign has been there for a while. 4 positions wanted. You go to the gas station, help wanted. If that's not for you, fast food's always looking for somebody because they got a lot of idiots out there that come in and meet their unemployment and leave. Okay. Construction field, guys, is booming. And there's money in our field. What we do for a living, there's money. Okay. Get in it. Get you a trade, go. What it is people don't want to work.
They've made it easy for people to stay at home and sit on their posteriors.
BJ,
not do anything.
Our good fan now, been a fan for a long time. She says, I truly feel that Trump should deeply examine every department that is running smoothly during the shutdown and just not bring those people back. Well, I think he's doing that.
Yep.
And I think he ought to do something else too. Not really, I guess, his area, but here in the state of Missouri, they need to do something about the conservation department because they have raised these damn rates. What exactly are we getting for our money? Okay. We go fishing. You got to take a weed eater with you to go fishing because you can't get to the dam, can't fish off the bank.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of these places got so much moss in them that your motors ain't no good in them. Okay. You can't hunt. You got too many restrictions to hunt public land. So we'll hunt private. If they give any to the roads, we all know here in Missouri, that ain't a thing. Ain't no fixing no roads here. And if it does, it takes forever in 3 days. So what exactly are we getting? More restrictions. Okay. But we get nothing. We get nothing for our money. And so why do they keep conservation think they got to keep raising rates all the time? That department can't be efficient. It can't be running somebody's pocket.
It can't be. And it don't cost that much to print the conservation magazine. Really? Come on. You know.
And speaking of that, you remember that little hunting book that Walmart gives out to get it out every year, tells you rules and regulations? That thing used to be 10 pages.
Uh-huh.
I can go in and get it right now. I guarantee it's 50, 60, 70 pages.
Well,
for what?
Britannica Encyclopedia, for crying out loud.
For what? All I need to know is if there's a point restriction in my area and what time the dates I can be out there illegally. I don't need to know anything else because it don't tell me anywhere to process deer. You got to find out on your own. Okay. You don't buy my bullets from me. Okay. You don't sight my rifle in. You don't mark my trails with orange tape. You're not feeding them when it's legal feeding time. So what exactly do we need all these conservations for? Okay. Well, I got no problem with the agents as long as they act right about property rights and stuff. I don't mind them doing their job. But in the last 10 years, I don't know about you, Commander, but in the last 10 years, hunting tags have went up in my area. It used to cost me $35 after they did away with the landowner. They moved it up to 19 acres. I used to be able to get them, but now I don't have 19 acres because my lease land don't count. You got to own it. Anyway, I used to get it on my free and had to pay for one. It was $7.50. So I used to pay probably $35 a year. Okay. Today, or a week ago, I went and bought all my tags. Cost me $60.
Holy mackerel.
$60. So when I don't go hunting, that's wasting money. I need to go hunting at least twice for turkey hunting.
At least twice and get your money recouped. Yeah.
You know, go sit out there.
The only good thing for me is I don't have to. I got to buy my tags and my permits, but I don't have to buy the hunting or fishing license anymore because I'm too old.
Right. Well,
I'm over that age limit.
I don't have to have them work small games because one, I'm a Native American, so there's certain laws I can get around, and two, being a veteran with a disability rating, you don't have to. There's certain rules. Check your rules out though before you just go parading your ass out there.
Please do.
You know. All right. Says BJ says one theory is that they are going to keep raising the rates for hunting license because they don't want people to be able to hunt for their own food. Well, that's kind of dumb because you can walk out back and shoot a deer any time of year you want. Technically, when you want to.
Yeah. I mean,
small rabbits. Now, rabbits, you don't want to shoot them in the summer because
you
need to wait to have the first for eating squirrel. And squirrels eat one. But listen, if you eat raccoons, I know people that have. You can get them all time of year. There's all kind of critters you can get. They play hell trying to cover everybody and see what everybody's doing.
Yeah.
Now, I don't agree with poaching. Let's not get it twisted. What I'm saying, we don't. But well, I'm not saying poach, but don't starve to death either. And listen, the way the food prices are today.
Yeah. Oh, gee. Holy mackerel.
And processing ain't.
I know one thing. If the government, I can't tell you how many times that I've lived through a government shutdown over the years. Seems like with every administration, there's been one. It hasn't affected me in the least.
No.
None whatsoever.
Right now, it ain't affected me a bit. I know the food stamp thing. Now, I guess the president did announce that the military men and women are going to get paid. Had a donor come up and he authorized that. So that's cool. That's cool. But you hear people say, he won't talk to nobody. It's not the president shutting this thing down. Let's get that established right now. Okay. Ain't president going to undo it. He can, they want, and it's in their own word, they want to give funding to illegal immigrants for healthcare.
Well, what is it? $1.2 billion?
Or something like that. Yeah. They're talking about extending Obama health care. Well,
the Obamacare, which was lousy to begin with.
It was lousy to begin with. And I tell you, I don't want to get much in politics. We don't do it on here, but I'm going to say this about Obamacare. It was so damn good. Why the employers had to lay people off? If you had more than 10 employees, okay, they were forced you to have it. And they made you, if you didn't get it, if you didn't get no insurance, they wouldn't give you your income tax money back.
Right.
Okay? So that's communist behavior right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Now Trump did away with that, but now everybody still got it. You used to have to show you had insurance. Now you don't have to show. So I'm glad they did away with that deal, but they made you get it. And there was people getting laid off from work. I know companies in our area, Cameron, Hamilton, Chillicothe, they had to lay people off in order to cover this high dollar Obamacare back in the day when it first came out. They had to lay people off, fire them, lay them off, whatever.
Exactly.
They couldn't work to cover the amount. And it was so great. Why did almost every state and union have to adjust it? Okay. I'm just saying. And healthcare has always been a problem in the United States. It ain't just Obamacare. When you go north to Canada, you get free healthcare there. What are they doing? We ain't doing here. And it's, listen, I've been involved in several incidents where I go have something done and they do it wrong on purpose, so I have to come back and they redo it again so they can bill the insurance companies.
Yeah.
Okay, and that happens. My uncle just had hernia surgery, and he had to go to ER, and he's never been in ER in his life. He had to go to ER because he couldn't pee and he couldn't poop. They had to put a catheter in him because he was sick because it was poisoning him. Man, so he got a catheter in, he peed like Niagara Falls. Okay,
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 times. They forgot to give him. If they give you painkillers, it constipates you. First of all.
Yeah.
And some people restrict from peeing. So they're supposed to give him pain, Miralax or whatever that is they give you when they give you painkillers. They didn't, and they forgot, they said. So they had to go back. We think it was just on purpose so they can bill the insurance company again for the mistakes of what they did. So, yeah, I don't know. I can't say that. But anyway, so the shutdown is not affecting me and Commander. Hell, we're working. And
We're
Commander's got
still
so
working
much, he's got so much work lined up, you know.
I'll tell you something. The government shutdown, my mail's still coming to the mailbox.
Yeah, I still get them damn bills. They're still arriving.
They're still coming. They're
On
still
time.
coming right on. It ain't
Yeah.
stopped them. You know.
Yeah. So, and that ought to say something to you. How, you know, that people want to know how much do we depend on our government? I don't know. Are you affected right now? Are you still eating? Are you still paying your bills? Are you still watching TV, watching football, hunting, whatever it is you're doing? How much? And that goes to my theory a long time ago. The Commander and I had a conversation back on the WO network a long time ago. The most important person in your political life is the governor of your state.
That's right.
That's the guy you deal with. You deal with your state things more than you deal with federal. Okay. Some people don't even know, who the politicians are, and that's okay. Some of them I don't even know and don't really
I don't
care.
even know who they are.
But I know who the governor of my state is. Okay. And it's his ass the one I'm going to chew if something ain't right. Okay. So the governors of your state, who you need to be more worried about. Don't be getting all caught up in all this drama up there like that. It's going to open back up. It's going to open. It has to.
Yeah.
It cannot stay shut. I think there's somebody said something today in the Constitution. Commander, you might know. You're an educated man. Somewhere in the Constitution says they can't stay shut down forever. They have to have a functional government.
You got to have a functional government, and they will eventually get together. This bipartisan thing, they'll get together and they'll work it out. There'll be a compromise in there somewhere. But I know one thing: the Republicans aren't going to let $1.2 billion go to give illegal aliens health care when we've got veterans and people in our own country that are U.S. citizens, legal, that don't have health care. No. If you're going to pay $1.2 billion, give it to your own people first. But that's just me. That's, sorry if people disagree with that, but we got to take care of our own first and get the illegal aliens out of here. You want to come to this country? Do it the legal way. We got a legal way to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't have a problem doing it the legal way.
No, they shouldn't. And I got a real good friend. I've been trying to get him to come on our show for a long time. He's a Mexican. Okay.
Yeah.
And his dad come over here legally. All right. Doing it all legally. Okay. And he's a giant proponent of it. You do it legally. You do it. Don't come here if you're not going to do it legally. We're going to do it legally. Okay. So you tell me.
Yeah.
You tell me. Real quick, I want to get some information out. We have a new part-time co-host, Mr. Dan Landy. He joined with Commander and I. So he was not available this week. Next week, he said he's going to be on next week. So he'll have some type of high-octane deal next week. Okay?
Yes.
So look for him.
Good man. Good addition to the show.
Good, very good addition to the show. For some reason, I've been getting things that it's not working, but it says live on the damn King's Court on Facebook. It says live, but nobody can see it. Well, I'll be there.
I wonder what's going on Facebook. Come on, Facebook. Get it together.
Probably flagged us again.
Probably
Here we are.
Something we shouldn't.
No, it just came up.
Oh.
Well, what the hell? Probably pushing us back down again.
Yeah.
Push it back down the algorithm. Whatever. No, I really don't give a rat's patootie, but yeah. Yeah, there it is again. I'll click on it and then I'll monitor it. All right. We'll keep going here, but it's on. It is live. I don't know why. It says it got 2 watchers on it. So anyway, so if it's not bothering you, then how much care do you really give? Commander, do you really give a crap about on a scale of 1 to 10? Where are you at with the shutdown? As being pissed, yeah.
Me, I could care less. I as far as caring about it, I'll give it a 1. That's how much I'm worried about it. I mean, I'm going to get up and go to work every day. You know, I mean, my mail's still coming to my mailbox, and if it don't, thank God, because all that ever comes is bills anyway. So, you know, there's an excuse why my bill isn't getting paid. Well, the government shut down. I didn't get it. So, you know, but no, I don't. It ain't bothering me in the least. I don't even think about it. Honestly, it don't even cross my mind unless I read something on Facebook or hear it on the news or something. And I watch very little news, but that's usually in between songs on the radio going back and forth to work. You know what I'm saying? And so, but yeah, I don't even think about it. Just get up and go on with my day. Yeehaw, you know.
There you go.
Another day in paradise. You know,
there
living a dream, baby. Living a dream.
Living the dream. The dream.
The dream. You gotta have a dream.
I have a wrong guy.
Wrong guy.
Yeah. So I gave it about a -4.
A -4.
Don't care. Because I know it's all a bunch of games they play up there. Okay. They don't give a rat's ass about you and their constituents. They don't care. They're playing a childish game so you can pee the furthest. Okay. I had a cousin who stand flat foot and pee on a semi windshield. So what? Didn't make it any better. Just made he had a good strong bladder. That's all it means.
Yeah, that's it.
You know?
That's it.
So I'm at a -4. Don't care.
Yeah.
So
just told everybody you had a healthy prostate.
That's right. And it just a lot of scare tactics going on from the government.
Yeah,
pay more attention to what goes on in your state and the government. All right, let's move on to another topic because that's stupid.
Okay.
It's sports season now.
Yes.
You got TV shows coming back on. Leave me in the comments what you guys like to watch on television. What kind of series you guys like to watch. My wife, she watches all those SVU, all those series there. Of course, football rules in my house. Okay.
Yeah.
It takes an act of God to get me to leave my house when football's on, and not just the Chiefs. You know, I'm a huge avid Chiefs fan. I did a lot of stand-up. I did Pat Mahomes' voice, but I love football in general. There's 2 sports I think if God made anything better than these 2 sports, he kept it for itself. That's football and MMA. All right, I was good at both, so obviously. But Commander, what is it right now that you like watching?
Oh, right now, I got to be honest with you. I sit down sometimes and watch some of the old sitcoms with BJ.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
the stuff from the 80s, you know, like Family Ties and the Cosby Show, but it's not on anymore. But Friends, we are big on the sitcom Friends.
Anybody out there still watch the Waltons or anything?
Oh, Holiday
Little House
Time,
on the Prairie.
Walton's Christmas. Little House on the Prairie is another one that's watched. You know, things like that. I'll turn on the TV and go to the Western Channel.
Okay.
I'll watch the Cowboys go off into the sunset. I'm not much on a lot of the new programs because, to be honest with you,
they
the
suck.
stuff they write today, they don't have an imagination. It's just, I mean, it's stupid.
And a lot of them got too many political overtones that
just
stupid them up. You know, so you're a guy that likes to go back in time. I understand.
I go back in time and watch shows like that until Sunday when the football games come on, and then
right.
Yeah.
Besides football and wrestling, I'm a huge wrestling fan. I watch wrestling all the time. Now that I can't watch Monday night no more because I don't have Netflix. But anyway, but besides that, my biggest things I used to watch was Walker Texas Ranger. Okay, I got into every single episode. I still watch him. I've seen every episode. I can recite the words to you, and I still watch his ass. Huge Chuck Norris fan. Then I got into an episode called House. Okay, House MD, about this doctor who could figure things out. He was kind of a rude guy, but he was also very smart. I liked him. I loved watching House.
Yeah.
Then other than that, I switched over and started watching like River Monsters, Swamp People. Used to watch Duck Dynasty. Now there's two parts of Duck Dynasty. There's the old original part of Duck Dynasty, and there's this new stupid shit that I haven't watched Duck Dynasty now in forever because the new format to me I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Let me see here. BJ says I watch Little House and a good new Sweet Magnolias on Netflix.
Oh, Sweet Magnolias is good. Yeah. Yeah.
I really enjoy that one. Okay. All right. Somebody else said that too. Hey, Kiwana says new shows suck. They aren't even funny. No, that's true.
That's true. That is true. Absolutely.
Anybody remember the Young Riders?
Oh yeah.
They're streaming one of those.
Guys. Yeah.
I used to watch a show called Renegade with Lorenzo Lamas.
Yes.
And a story, he came out to Camp Lejeune one time and he was helping training Marines out there, showing them some basic stuff. And him and I sparred off many, many years ago. Hell, I don't even know if he remembers it. But he was so young looking then. We come out there and him and I sparred together after that. Was cool. In the heat of the night, I got into watching that all the time.
That was good.
Bubba was a good guy, So I liked watching in the heat of the night. But they don't make them like they used to.
No.
They had a reboot a couple years ago. Quantum Leap. Now, the original Quantum Leap was corny, but Scott Bakula did a great job, and I enjoyed watching the damn thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I really tried, Commander, real hard to
Yeah.
get into Quantum Leap this new time. I couldn't. I be honest with you, I'm glad they took it off.
Yeah.
I'm glad they really did.
Do it. Now, several years ago, when I was recouping from the hospital, I got into this series called Longmire about a sheriff up in Colorado. I watched that whole thing from every season all the way. Where was I going to do? What was I going to do? It was in a neck brace. I couldn't walk. I was restricted to a wheelchair. So where I was definitely a captive audience for them. But I got hooked on that stupid show, and I watched it all the way through from sunrise to sunset. Y'all want to watch a good series? Watch Longmire. It's really good.
Yeah, and I heard Landman has taken off with Billy Bob Thornton and things like that.
Okay.
Here's some new upcoming reboots. Okay, supposed to be released this year. Some of them are probably pretty good. A lot of them are probably going to be fantasy ones. Okay. It says 2025, and some of these I've already seen. The Karate Kid, one with Ralph Macchio coming in. Mr. Miyagi's dead now, so him and Jackie Chan were in it. All right, seen it. The new Superman came out July 11th. Without the other guy, the original Superman in it, that whole debacle, I hadn't seen it.
Yeah, ick.
Fantastic Four came out in July. Never seen it, although it looked pretty good. The Naked Gun came out July 18th. I like Liam Neeson, but I like him better than Taken. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen it. It could be funny as hell. If anybody's ever seen Naked Gun, please put yes on Naked Gun or no on Naked Gun. New one.
The original ones that came out back when with what's his name? I can't remember now.
Oh, they're funny as hell.
It was funny. Those were funny. But
those are funny.
Every time somebody tries to remake an original, it's a flop.
Most of the time it is.
It's a flop.
True Grit, for example,
Oh.
I think it held its own. I mean, Wayne's was better, but I wasn't disappointed with it when True Grit, when it came out again with Quaid, and I wasn't disappointed.
Yeah.
It was good. It was real good. All right, where we at? I said, like, there's a new Blade coming out in November.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about if you're into vampires, that's your thing. Some of those got stupid. Some of them were great when Wesley Snipes first came out with them. Whatever. They got a new Leo and Stitch coming out. Wolfman. I don't know if that's a commentary of the Wolfman Jack back in the day, or what that is. So I'll be curious, kind of see what that is. You got Final Destination Bloodlines. I never got into Final Destination. Some people have. Says here's another one. I know what you did last summer. Well, how about you mind your own business?
Yeah.
but I think I've seen one, maybe two of those, and kind of lost interest. Okay. The Running Man. I'm not sure I've seen that. It says a reboot, so it must have been one before. I don't remember.
The Running Man.
Yeah.
That had. I might be mistaken, but I think that was one that had Arnold Schwarzenegger in it back in the early '80s, called The Running Man. Maybe, or am I thinking of a different one there?
Right. I'll say. Let me see. It's a 1987 movie starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay.
And both adaptations of the 1982 Stephen King novel. Okay, which, by the way, that guy wrote a lot of stuff.
Yes.
The new version, starring Glenn Powell, is being directed by Edgar Wright and aims to be a more faithful adaptation of the original novel in '87.
Okay.
Okay, so then we took care of that one.
Okay.
Where are we at here? Dang it. I have my list. Stupid thing. Oh, here we go. Let me see. Oh, Frankenstein.
Oh, okay.
I've seen this one advertised. Tron Ares. Okay.
I couldn't get into Tron when it first came out at the movie theater. I'm sorry. And I like science fiction, but Tron just didn't do anything for me.
Yeah, I watched I watched the Avengers, DC. Watch those. I watched my boy Optimus Prime. I get to where I do his voice. It's pretty cool. And get a little Optimus Prime on there. But those don't really if there's nothing else on, I'll watch them. A couple movies I don't want them to redo. They already redid Roadhouse.
Oh, no.
It was okay, but it was not Swayze. It just the original one just felt real. I don't want them to redo Goodfellas. That cast was beautifully put together, and I don't think they could ever top. Of course, obviously, Goodfellas was based on a true story anyway. Okay, they said other upcoming reboots and reimaginings. All right, so it means reimaginings in the business means somebody's came up with it, but they ain't really put it together yet. Okay, How to Train Your Dragon. I think it's already out. The Chronicles of Narnia. Big Trouble in Little China, a reboot from 1986. That's a cult classic. That had Kurt Russell, I believe, a young Kurt Russell.
Yep.
Freakier Friday, a sequel to 2003.
I have seen Freakier Friday. I have seen some clips of that, and I believe that is going to be hilarious.
That's the one where they go in somebody else's body and have to act like
This time it's the daughters become the grandparents become the kids or something like that.
That wouldn't work. Me as a kid in today's era,
something like that anyway. And the grandkids get involved in there. I don't know. I've seen some clips of it.
Those would be funny.
I thought it looks to me like it'd be absolutely hilarious. So
that's
one that I might want to watch.
Okay. It says a sequel to the 2003 body swap comedy. All right, there you go.
Yeah.
They got another one called Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm done. Sick of Jurassic. I didn't like the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just not a fan of Jurassic Park. But that's me. You like it, you go watch it.
Jurassic Park was good, and then the other one was okay, but after that they just got ridiculous.
And The Conjuring, if you've ever seen that, one called Last Rites. It's a new film of the Conjuring series universe. Okay.
My daughter went and saw that, her and my son-in-law, and she really liked it, but she's into that kind of stuff.
Okay. Excellent. And there's another one called The Strangers, Chapter 2. It's a sequel to a 2008 horror film. All right.
Okay.
Battlestar Galactica. I believe
Now,
I'll pass.
the original one was good. I watched that series. It was cornball. I look back now, it's crazy, but it did.
But back in
back in the day, it was entertaining.
The Batman 2. How many of these damn Batman 2s are we going to have?
I don't know.
It should be Batman 12.
Yeah, and they don't know how to count.
And it says the sequel to the 22 film.
Oh, okay, come on. Give Batman a rest.
We can argue who the best Batman was, You know, we can argue that point, but there's been just we get it. We get it.
Yeah.
Pick somebody to star, and he does a good job, and keep him going. Okay, quit changing. And finally, they said one more coming up by Stephen King novel, The Long Walk. Okay.
Long Walk.
Yeah. So some of those are upcoming. Like I said, we've covered the dragons. Oh! Don't forget one I might be interested in. One I might like to see. You remember them episodes of Highlander? You know.
Oh yes, the Highlander. Yes.
One. Yeah.
Yes.
In the end, they could be only one. I like those. I watch the TV series all the time. Me and my daughter, that's one thing we love to do together. We watch Walker Texas Ranger and Highlander. And she really got into it. And of course, I watched her Charmed and that Supernatural. And sometimes she come in watching the Gilmore Girls. But, you know, father-daughter time. But let me click on that. It says it's 13 upcoming remarks. It's called Highlander the Reckoning. And so I'm curious to see who plays in the, which one of them guys playing this. Okay. They're talking about The Crow, the redoing of The Crow. Okay. All right. Little Shop of Horrors. That was kind of funny. Escape from New York. Don't care. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Anaconda.
No, I saw the first one when it came out, and it was okay.
It was okay. Leave it there, though. Leave it there.
Yeah, it's just a big snake swallowing people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There ain't never a dominant male in these things because the movie wouldn't go on.
That's right.
The movie wouldn't go on. There's always some passive dude. So that's some of the things, guys, and upcoming reboots going on. Nothing I really give two rats about. I know that there should be somebody said there's a new Santa Claus coming up. I don't know about the new Santa Claus.
I don't know either. I'll tell you a movie that I was kind of disappointed in is when they did the reboot of Red Dawn. The original Red Dawn with Patrick Swayze was excellent, but then they did it a newer one, and did a reboot a few years back. And I started to watch it, and I just couldn't get into it, So anyway, somebody else may like that, but I didn't care for the reboot on it.
Carl Loomis, thanks for joining us, brother. Appreciate it. We're from Backwoods Veterans Media, our guys that help share us out and platform us and everything. He said Landmine, Tulsa King, and Mayor Kingston. Now I've heard about the Landman I'm going to cover, and Tulsa King. That's Stallone's thing. Yeah. But I'm not sure about Major Kingston or Mayor Kingston. I'll have to check it out. There's one coming up about Lady Sheriff too. I've been seeing advertisements for that. Carl also says Naked Gun with William Neeson. What a good movie. Okay, well, there we go. We got somebody seen it now, and I'll take Carl's opinion on that. Liam Neeson he's freaking funny.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
BJ says, are they ever going to announce who's going to be on the All-Star halftime show sponsored by Turning Point USA? People keep posting fake news about this. I don't know. And we'll get into that conversation, BJ, here in just a second about the halftime because I want to cover that too. Paranormal Research, Russell says, hi, guys. Hi, brother. How you doing? He's got some important stuff going on too about that. Yeah. So get him on there sometime and talk about that. He says, Rebirth is okay, Carl says. And it says, also, don't forget Spaceballs. Okay.
Spaceballs was funny.
That wasn't on my list, but yeah, that's pretty good. Drew McIntyre, the wrestler, is the new Highlander. My brother Redneck A-Hole in the house. Thank you, Dale. Appreciate it. Okay. Well, I'll have to watch it and see if it's any good. I like the Highlander series. I like the original Red Dawn. Oh, there you go.
Yes, I agree. The
Beyond Life Paranormal Research, Russell. I listen. There's a lot like we covered. A lot of them we like, a lot of them we don't like. Some people are like, hey, do your thing, but anything to make that money. Okay. Now here's a major topic in this country. The halftime Super Bowl show. Okay. Share this out. Get out there. If we're going to have a debate, let's debate this. First of all, Does anybody really give a shit about the halftime Super Bowl? If my team ain't playing, I watch it because I like football, but I watch it because of funny ass commercials sometimes.
Commercials.
These commercials are wearing me out sometimes. Okay, they're just funny. You know, the Old Spice, the Doritos, you know, Bud, Wise, the old frogs. Man, bring them back. The damn Clydesdale horse. Do we really care? A lot of times people are taking a piss or they're making a run to town to get another sandwich or some more beer or something during the halftime show.
Something like that. They ain't watching the halftime show.
They ain't had a good halftime show. Well, the old rappers they had on there, that was a pretty good show, Eminem and them guys like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, they ain't really had a good one since, hell, I don't know. Prince did a good one. Did in the rain.
I don't remember.
Prince did one in the rain. That was cool because, I mean, if nobody else could step out in the damn rain but him and did it. I don't know. I don't care. I've never seen Bo Cephas doing a halftime show. You want to get me, have him on there. I haven't seen Metallica do a halftime show. I'd really tune in for that one since you're rocking the country. You know, get Journey. Hell, get the boys some Journey in there, man. You talking about a show? That would be a damn show now. You know, I don't even know if half of them are still alive. Anybody know? Comment, put in the comments if the members from Journey, most of them are still alive. I know the lead singer to me, Perry.
The new kid they got, he that took the place of the original guy that died. They say he just sounds and acts just like him. I mean, says he does a real good job. I haven't seen.
The lead singer from Journey, I don't think he ever died. Stephen Perry or Joe Perry, whichever one is he. One of them plays guitar, one of them sings. You know, he's one of the greatest male singers ever, in my opinion. But yeah, Bo Cephas. So, you know, they haven't had any. I haven't had a good Super Bowl forever. Do you guys really care? Does anybody on here really give a rat's ass? But I guess this year, Bad Bunny is NFL's having Bad Bunny on. I'll be honest with you, I don't think I've heard any Bad Bunny's music. Last time I knew Bad Bunny was freaking wrestling. He was in wrestling, doing wrestling stuff. Let me see. BJ put something up here. Let me put BJ up here. Jay-Z should not be in charge of the halftime show. He just picks his friends and doesn't care what America wants to see. Well, and something else. Majority, there's a huge amount of women football fans. I know some teams, like the Kansas City Chiefs, used to have 52% of the women were fans of football. And other teams say, wait, 52% of women watch football. So, I don't know. Would Taylor Swift be a good halftime show? Me? No. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. Now, it ain't because of her politics. It's just her music. I don't like her music. Listen, if she gets married, Travis Kelce, whatever, don't care. I don't give a rat's ass. Let them be happy. But let me see. Dale said, Bad Bunny takes it. That's what's called the music. I didn't say it. You ain't got my voice saying it. Facebook. So yeah, leave me alone.
There you go.
and we're off. But yeah, Bad Bunny was wrestling, and now he's going to do it. So Turning Point USA come up with a concert, but I'm like you, BJ. I haven't got the correct list.
Yeah.
Of who's going to be on there. I'm going to see if I can't dig up some information. Commander, tell me who you'd like to see real quick. Halftime show.
I'll tell you, if we had a halftime show, I think that I would like to see some of the earlier rock bands come back and perform, like maybe Styx or 38 Special, maybe Chicago. Bring back some of the old stuff. If those guys are older than dirt or haven't all died, there's got to be other people that are still carrying it on. I mean, for crying out loud, the Beach Boys are still going. I mean, you know, and they're still going around, but it's not all the original ones anymore, I don't think. But I'd like to see maybe some of the in the country, you know, some of these new stars in country come on and put on a halftime show. You know, get some diversity in there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that old boy that does the intro for football, got that electrifying voice, Chris Stapleton.
Yes.
Let him do it. I mean, he did start the national anthem one time and blew the roof off of it. Okay, blew the roof off of it. So anyway, let me see what we got here. It says they're putting together the Super Bowl halftime. It says Neil Young, Neil Young and Joanne Baziz are not playing at the Anti-Bad Bunny Super Bowl halftime show. Was that what they're calling it? Anti-Bad Bunny?
Anti-Bad Bunny. Okay.
All right, whatever. Don't really care either way.
Don't care.
It says right here now, I don't know. I'm getting this off of Crossing Board, Forbes magazine, part of it called Crossing Board. Here's what they're saying. Again, you take this if you want to, however. Striper, good Christian band back in the day. Living Sacrifice, never heard of them. Reliant K, Project 86, Flyleaf, Pod, Ted Nugent. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait. Only songs from his first album. Okay, so that's what they're looking at. Again, it doesn't really sound here. These are true. DC Talk, Jars of Clay, anything Aaron Lewis did outside of Stained. Yeah, so I don't know. Somebody wanted a puppy show. That's stupid. No, I don't even recommend a puppy show during halftime.
No.
Pull your lip over your head and swallow if that's where you're at.
Yeah, no puppy shows.
No puppy show. So that's right there. All I got as far as what that goes. I really don't know. I don't even know if I'd even watch Turning Point during the halftime show. I don't put a lot of stock in halftime, the Super Bowl. I really don't. Let me see. Let's just check out the Rolling Stones. They seem to be
the Stones. There you go.
Somewhat credible. All right. Yeah, they said no Neil Young. Well, I didn't think Neil Young was going to be.
Please. Or Engelbert Humperdinck. Hey, get over to England. Have Sir Tom Jones come do a halftime show.
That's February 8th. They're talking about. Yeah, they're not. No, Neil Young's not there. Make a big deal. I didn't know Neil Young was even considered. So whatever. It says the faith-based organization Turning Point hasn't yet been announced their halftime show, their lineup. Okay, so that puts in speculation. Who's going to have? We don't know. There've been a lot of AI machine from churning out at least one fake Turning Point USA halftime ad announcing that Bays and Young will be co-headlining the Heartfelt Patriotic. No, so they're not. So right now, they are not having Phil Collins, Bob Dylan, or Bruce Springsteen, or any of these guys yet. They haven't confirmed anything. So there's no, according to Rolling Stone magazine, there's no lineup yet for it. So there you go. There's what we got there. I'll tell you what. See if Reality Becomes can play. Hell, I'd
Yeah, be careful with all the AI that's out there, because I'll tell you what, it's going crazy.
BJ says, I do enjoy the halftime shows and commercials, but the past few years they have sucked. Bruno Mars is good. All right, Bruno Mars he wasn't too bad. Jay-Z should not. Okay, you already read that. I'm sorry. Reality Becomes. Here we go. The NFL should hire Sharon Osbourne to put together an A-list of rock bands for the show. Yeah, they need to do more rock and roll. They absolutely need more rock and roll. All this other stuff they do, that doesn't. I mean, yeah, I know a lot of black people play football, but there's a lot of black people who don't listen to rap music either. Alternative, a lot of them, country music is coming back in the black population like no other. They're discovering it's a storytelling. They love it. You see it on all over TikTok. Black people loving country, rock and roll, and contrary to belief, black folks who started rock and roll. Okay, so that's black culture that started that. So why not bring some rock and roll in there? I don't think they really give a blues. Yeah. Right. I don't think they really give a shit. When Hank Williams left it. Oh, what was he doing? What was it, Monday Night Football? When he left that stuff, the music really don't. I know. I think what's her name? Faith Hill. She lent her voice and she did a reoccurring. I know Chris Stapleton and Snoop Dogg. I seen him the other night in the late night game. No, really don't pay attention to them. Sometimes I turn it on and right before it starts and don't really care. So, you guys, do you really care? You know what Commander and I are going to do? Same shit we do every year.
That's right.
We're going to call each other and talk about, or we're going to call somebody and talk about so far the first half of the game. Me and my son will be on the phone. We ain't going to give a shit about halftime. We're going to be arguing over what play did what. Because me and my son break down football. We ought to have our own damn football show. Let's us two go back and forth. It'd be funny as hell.
I'll be on the phone with my son-in-law. What do you got good to eat at halftime? This is what I got. Let's get together.
Now that, and real quick before we get off there, snacks. That is where wife and I, one year we had a big old long giant subs and pizza and stuff. Those are funny, man. Meatballs. Yeah. That's what we need to talk about. Let's screw the halftime show. Let's talk about what we're having to eat on. Okay. Kind of snacks we have
here. Snacks, all that. That's it, man.
Don't have a full meal. That's not snacks. I'm not talking about halftime snacks. Not a full meal of steak and potatoes. Screw that noise. Finger food, baby. What are you having? Where are we at? So that'd be for another show as we get closer to the Super Bowl when it comes up.
That's right.
Guys, it's been a good show tonight. We thank y'all for joining in. Commander and I have been busy as hell. We're lucky to even get a show off the ground tonight. But listen, the shutdown doesn't really matter. It ought to teach you how dependent upon we are on the government. How does the government affect your life any? You know what I'm saying? How does it affect your life at all? Doesn't me. I don't really care about the shutdown. Might make things inconvenience to order from China, but who cares anyway? China's always having a hard time ordering stuff. So that being said, Commander, give us the parting, will you, sir?
Okay, I'd be glad to. Listen, it's the same thing. We're kind of like a broken record, but we truly mean it. That's why we keep saying it, and we'll never get tired of saying it. So don't you get tired of listening to it, okay? Right. Listen, you're valuable. You have worth. You made it today. You can make it tomorrow. Things get rough. Call somebody. Somebody will listen. Rich or I will listen. Give us a call, track us down. We're easy to find. Okay? Trust me. we're not quite on the 10 most wanted list yet, but we might get there one of these days, But listen, no, in all reality, watch out getting all involved with everything that's going on in this world today with the government shutdown and all the garbage you hear on the news and everything that's going on. Find your niche in your own little world and just get out and enjoy the outdoors. I mean, fall's getting here. The trees are turning. Go out, have a nice long walk. Get somebody to take a walk with. Sit down and just enjoy nature and just watch the grass and the leaves fall and change color. Watch the wildlife. Just enjoy life. You're valuable and you mean something to somebody somewhere. Most of all, you mean a lot to yourself. Okay? So take care of you. Okay?
Well said, my brother. If you're not going to take care of you, nobody else is.
That's right. Take
care of your family. Damn, take care of your family, man. Yeah. Nobody else going to take care of them either. Only you. Only you going to take care of you. So, Duck Dynasty sent me a private message. They probably heard me on there. Anyway, I'm going to piggyback on what Commander says. Commander and I, we've been down a long road with veterans trying to save their lives, and we're not going to beg you. Okay, we're not going to beg you. If you don't want to save your life, that's on you. Ultimately, it's on you. But I had a good friend of mine, or a good friend of my family, okay, passed away, cancer, got him age 60. All right. And I went and paid my respects yesterday. His funeral was today, but I went and paid my respects yesterday. And I got to tell you, the overwhelming outcome. So this man, they had to move him from a funeral home to this arena in a little town I'm from, Jamesport, Missouri. The Spillman building over there. It's huge. They have big time auctions in there. This place was awesome. Okay. And the love that this man was showed made me feel good. There's no redneck guy. He won races and trophies and stuff like that. And he always had a saying too. He said, listen, tomorrow will be a better day. It has to be, because all the crap happened to you today already happened. What else could happen tomorrow? The worst of it's already by you. Improve. And, you know, all them people loving on that man, and just, it was an exciting time, and I was glad to be part of it. May rest in peace, Daryl Whitt. You're a good dude. But Commander and I went to many funerals. Been entirely too many damn funerals. I know as you get older, you go to more and more and more. But just, you know, we love seeing veterans. We was eating lunch today at one of the places we usually eat at when we're working, and an old veteran in there, older guy, 86 years old, Vietnam veteran. He was, you know, he was glad to be alive. You can tell.
Yeah.
And that's cool, man. We were glad he was alive. So take care of yourselves and each other. It don't cost much to be kind. It don't cost much to, you know who you're talking to, do your research, love people. Don't cost nothing. That stuff's free. Okay.
That's right.
You have value. You're not worthless. Keep in touch, guys. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Don't be 22 a day.
That's right.
Have your cats and your dogs freaking spayed and neutered.
Yeah,
okay?
make Bob Barker happy.
Jesus Christ. We're getting way too many cats. Stop.
Quit with that already.
You want cats, you can have cats.
Yeah,
guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in.
Yes, we
for
do.
some reason, Facebook doesn't say Comedy Vets had any viewers, but I seen BJ, all her comments came from Facebook. So I'm not sure what the hell's going on there. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Good show, guys. And I thank y'all for joining us. We'll see you guys next week. Remember, Dan Lanny is now a member of King's Court. He's going to be on here periodically. He won't be a full-time, but that's the agreement. And so he's going to be on here, and he'll have some type of something great to talk about. I'm pretty sure. You know, he's a pretty good guy. That being said, on behalf of Commander, all the VFWs and American Legions, all the veterans everywhere, let's get rid of suicide. I'm Richie Redneck Penn, the bad man of comedy. So until we meet again, take care of yourselves and each other. We are out. Go football.
Yes.